The following video is for a bench disassembly and repair of a type ELSN rotary steam joint. Please follow your company's safety procedures whenever working on Kadant Johnson products. Read all of the instructions before proceeding with the repair. Refer to the Kadant Johnson assembly drawing for part identification. Assembly drawings are available upon request from Kadant Johnson. Lubricate all fasteners with anti-seize compound. Tighten all fasteners in a star pattern. Torque specifications are listed on the product assembly drawing and are available from Kadant Johnson. Note: do not use anti-seize or petroleum-based products on O-rings. Only lubricate the O-rings with the silicone lubricant supplied with the Kadant Johnson repair kit. Prior to handling lubricants, consult MSDS or SDS information. Repair kits are available for the various sizes of ELSN rotary joints. Step 1. Place the rotary joint through a hole in a workbench. Step 2. Remove the head by loosening and removing the bolts securing it to the body. Separate the head from the body. Step 3. Remove the packing gland and pack gland nut. Remove packing material. Step 4. Loosen and remove the cap screws and lock washers securing the assembly plate. Use caution while removing the assembly plate. It contains spring force from the spring inside the rotary joint. Remove and discard the O-ring. Step 5. Remove the following parts from the body: inboard guide, spring shoulder, spring, nipple, and seal ring. Turn the body over and remove the retaining ring securing the outboard guide. Remove the outboard guide. Discard the guides, seal ring, and spring. Step 6. Loosen and remove the wear plate bolts and separate the wear plate from the body. This completes the disassembly. Inspection. Body. Inspect the following areas for wear and scoring. The inboard guide area. Clean and inspect the gasket surfaces. Replace the body if any of these areas are damaged. Nipple. Inspect the following areas for wear and scoring: the seal ring contact area, the inboard guide area and the outboard guide area, the keys that drive the spring shoulder. With nipples using a quick-release mounting system, check the end of the nipple where the copper gasket seals. It should be smooth. Replace the nipple if any of these areas are damaged. Wear plate. Inspect the seal ring contact area. It should be smooth, not scored or steam cut. Inspect the guide bore. It should be smooth. The guide bore can be cleaned using emery cloth. Clean and inspect the gasket surfaces. If any of these areas are damaged, replace the wear plate. If present, remove the drive pin or woodruff key. The outboard guide should be allowed to turn. Spring shoulder. Remove and discard the O-ring. Inspect the O-ring groove, the keyways, and the flat face. If any of these areas are worn, replace the spring shoulder. Assembly plate. Clean and inspect the assembly plate. Inspect the dowel pins. Inspect the O-ring surface for steam cuts. Clean the gasket surfaces. If any of these areas are steam cut or damaged, replace the assembly plate. Head. Clean and inspect the head's gasket surfaces. Inspect the interior of the head for erosion. If the gasket surfaces are steam cut, or if there is erosion present, replace the head. Reassembly. Step 1. Place the body facing up on the workbench. Install the wear plate using a new gasket. Insert a new outboard guide and secure it into position with the retaining ring. Step 2. Turn the body over and place it over the hole in the workbench. Place the seal ring with the flat face, spherical face on joints over 3.5 inches, facing into the body. Gently pass the nipple into the body, through the seal ring and through the outboard guide, resting it against the seal ring. Position the spring over the nipple. Lubricate and install a new O-ring in the spring shoulder. Slide the spring shoulder over the nipple, aligning the keyways with the keys on the nipple. View the keyway to key alignment by looking through the inlet connection. Place the flat, stepped end of the inboard guide over the nipple and into the body. Lubricate and install a new O-ring and place it into the assembly plate. Place a new gasket on the body. Position the assembly plate on the guide while aligning the dowel pins with the holes in the guide. Push the assembly together, compressing the spring. Align the screw holes in the assembly plate with the threaded holes in the body and secure the assembly plate using the cap screws and lock washers. Stagger the ends of the new packing and install them into the nipple. Loosely thread the packing gland and lock nut into the nipple. The packing gland and lock nut will be tightened during installation. Step 3. Place a new gasket onto the assembly plate. Position the head onto the assembly plate and secure into position using the head bolts. Leave the head bolts loose. They will be tightened during installation. This completes the disassembly and repair of a Type ELSN rotary steam joint. Please consult Cadent Johnson if you have any questions.